Have you set a goal, a resolution, a promise that you're going to write a book this year? Congratulations, that's awesome. And I want to give you a few tips to hopefully help you succeed. Now, one of the things you need to know is that too often people fail when they say this. And here's a couple reasons why. One, don't really connect to that goal, promise, resolution that they've said. It's just sort of, I'm going to write a book. And that's it. Not really thinking about what that means. What are you committing to? What are you willing to do? Second thing is too often see it as work. And as soon as you see something as work, it's going to be like, oh no, I just don't have the time, or that's too much. Get into overwhelm really fast. And that just makes writing that much more difficult. And the other thing is too often we shoot for the finish line before we've even started. You know, we want to have that book finished. We want to have it done. We want to have it in our hands, which is great. And that's great to keep, in your mindset. However, that's sort of like, oh my God, I've got to get there. And we feel like this is a sprint. It's not, okay? This is about taking your time and figuring out writing and bringing writing into your life. So here's a few tips that hopefully will help you with succeeding. The first thing, one of the things that I teach when I teach people how to write and how to get started and how to keep writing is to engage with their idea. But what I teach them is one, test your idea, ignite your idea, play with your idea, grow your idea, and then write. Well, the same thing with your resolution. Test it. Is this right for me right now? Is this something I'm really willing to commit to? What am I willing to commit? How much time do I need to put into it? What is that going to look like? Right? And start digging into it. Start asking questions, figuring out, is this really something I want to do? And if it is, then figure out, how do you grow it? How do you expand it? How do you make this happen? The second thing that you need to do, again, remember that this is not a sprint. This is about finding time and putting it into your schedule. You don't have to write every day. You don't have to shoot for that finish line. You just have to start doing more than you were before. If you're someone who has to jump in, full, throttle and to make it happen, then go ahead and do it. But for a lot of people, that just doesn't work. And that's where the overwhelm just becomes too much, just trying to go, 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 go. I'd rather you fall in love with writing and make it as one of your habits. So the second thing to do is to find some time, but it doesn't have to be every day. It doesn't have to be a whole bunch of time every day. If you can find an hour a week, that's more than what you were doing, that's fabulous. Of course, the more time you can find, the better off you're going to be, but you don't have to start there, okay? So just start writing. Just find an hour a week. Find 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there, whatever you can do. And that will get you started writing. And really spend time with your idea. Really spend time with where you want to go with it, your idea, igniting it, bringing it to life. So that way the ideas, the story, the words will flow, and it'll make writing just so much easier than just like, oh, I want to write a book and it's going to be about this. And then that's kind of it. And then it's like, well, I don't know where to go with it. The more time you spend with your resolution, the more time you spend with your idea, the more time you spend with thinking about writing and doing writing, the more you're going to get your book written. I wish you much success. I'm Glenda Mazur from the Women's Rights Movement. You can find the link below.